Oh my goodness. Hello, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Hello, Stina and Nat and DJ and Dark Rubber Ducky. A pleasure as always. Hello, Linda, Oceana, Kitchen Mum, and Sarah. A pleasure. Hello, ATP. Hello, Nat. Hello, Jar of Lemons. Hello. Hello, everybody. Sorry. Don't know what was going on there. Nat, you like biscuits too? Me too, buddy. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another ad hoc live stream. Hi, happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday. Sorry I'm late. It's me. I'm always late. I'm never on time. Let's just call a spade a spade. Thank you so much for your patience, and thank you so much for joining me. For today, we are going to be reacting to the one, the only, the incomparable and incomparable, that's the word, queen of content and YouTube herself, Miss Amberlynn Reid, Miss Kentucky herself, and her two most recent pieces of content, rather, that were uploaded and not live streams. I'm a little bit late to the Ambi train. My apologies. It was a big weekend. I didn't want to face more bigotry. So, we did a lot of that. We did a lot of that on Friday. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it, and we're going to talk about it. If you ask me, the ex-queen, I don't know. She whomst shall not be named. Voldatel. Anyway, Fruity Beauty, has curiously not been live streaming since her super problematic live stream, and then decided to take her bigoted opinions and shove them into Instagram. Great. This is me not talking about it, by the way. That's great. That's cool. Personally, I'm of the tinfoil beret theory that she actually got a community guideline strike and has been told she can't live stream for 7 days. But, you know, that's just wishful thinking. Oceana, thank you so much for the super chat. Oceana says, sending love and hugs back. I love you more, Oceana. Thank you very much for the super chat. Hugs and love right back, my friend. I appreciate it. It's lovely to see you today. And thank you for the super chat. Shantamort. I like that one, Zazaraz. That one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. Volgamort is actually very good as well, Lisa. Anyway. Hey, Catherine. Oh my goodness, hello. Fruity is still terrible. Yes, but welcome back. Yeah, Fruity's still terrible. Fruity's more terrible now, I think. I mean, I know this is a stream about Amberlynn Reid, and for any of you clicking in specifically to talk about Amber and you don't know who Fruity is, bless you. Bless you and keep that innocence about you. No, just terrible, awful, bad, boo. Funnily enough, again, silver linings about all of this, and I did see Indy speaking about it. The silver lining about all of this is that Chantal continues to bring up, real-life adult concepts in the worst way possible, but the saving grace and silver lining of it all, not saving grace, because there's no saving that, but, and her name's Chantal, not Grace, ha 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 ha, the silver lining of all of that is that we're all responsible, respectful, and shenanigans-filled adults who can actually have a mature conversation about understanding people's beliefs and people's lifestyles. And hey, just because you believe in one thing doesn't mean I have to believe in it and I can live my life. And by the way, same-sex, coupling exists and we aren't Santa Claus. Just because you don't believe in us doesn't mean we don't exist. But thank you so much for your input. Don't get me started. We're here for Ambi today. We're going to be talking about Ambi's two most recent pieces of content. The beginning of my 2023 weight loss gurney, weigh-in week 1. Technically not a day 1, but it's a week 1. We'll get it. And then we're going to move into the upload from today, my time. Getting the new year started, unhauling clothes, bullet journaling, and resolutions vlog. Also, hi, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning if you are coming back. I am not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who lost some weight, talks about things on the internet, and watches way too much Foodie and Amberlynn Reid. Also, not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate. Literally here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about choices. Choices about what we say, choices about what we put on the internet, choices. Also, I pinned the thing. And live chat, and beverages and snacks, and be comfortable, and make sure you're doing something productive while I talk about all of this nonsense, because boy howdy, I hope you're out there living your best life and not being a bigot. That'd be great. Good job, team. Antinous? I've said that name before. Antinous, yes. Hello, lovely to see you. Sarah, I heard everybody yelling today, yes. Clown Trash, lovely to see you. I will remember to breathe. Okay, cool. So we're going to get back to our less problematic queen, and I guess we're just going to start from the very beginning. Welcome. No. Not yet. I've got to get you up on the screen, Amby. Here we go. Amby obviously also took, I think she ended up taking like 2 weeks off of uploading or something, and this was her first piece back, which I may have gotten bored at the 10-minute mark, so you all are going to have to help me get through that. And I appreciate each and every one of you for doing so. Thank you. Okay. Was I late due to shower or tea? Shower. It was shower today.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So this video is...
Are we good for volume? I think so, yes. Queenie, a pleasure to see you. Hello, my friend. Thank you for being here for 16 months. Queenie says, hey all, or hey all, rather. Hope everyone's well. I'm very well. Chat, let Queenie know if you're doing well. Queenie, thank you for touching base. Thank you for asking the important questions, and thank you for being here for 16 months. I appreciate your support. Erdie, thank you for 19 months as well. Erdie says, oh look, a bonus member milestone chat. You got another one. Thank you for being here for 19 months, my friend. I appreciate it. Okay.
Just gonna be weight loss related. I think I forget how to talk to a camera. It's been a while.
It's been 14 days since the last upload at this point, or 13 days maybe.
I needed a little break. I felt burnt out, and I know some people get to
My God, this is reality time. What am I doing? Rookie error, Zach. You've been not doing something for 3 days. We're not here to F spiders, as the Australian saying goes. Surely. Okay, Australians in the chat, please confirm the word is not F. We're not here to rhymes with duck spider and starts with F spiders. That's the slang.
Have time off around the holidays. I know some people don't. I'm grateful that I had the opportunity to do so. So I just needed time, and I haven't known how to come back. I was going to come back on the 2nd or the 3rd, and then I was like, you know what? Let me just have a couple more days. But
thank you, Nat. Nat got it in one. Yeah, that's the one.
Weight loss content video type style. Okay, so let's get into that. So I figured for the
rhymes with duck. Well, duck, rubber, ducky. I'm not here to ducky spiders, I guess.
New year, we will start weekly weigh-ins again. I will be filming my weigh-ins every Sunday. Well, I will be weighing in every Sunday. Today is definitely not a Sunday. Sunday was on the 1st and today's the 4th. So I am behind on filming, but I do want to get this first weigh-in out so you guys...
Antonius, thank you very much for the super sticker. I'm doing very well, thank you. I hope you and that little loaf monster are doing fabulously as well.
You know, my starting weight for the new year, regardless of when you guys see the video, I will be filming a...
How do you F spiders while hanging on the bottom of the planet? Well, gravity doesn't apply to Australia because we're down under. You know.
Weekly weigh-in.
I think the saying comes about because, like, it's an impossibility. So, like, much as my opinion of I hate listening to people just complain for the sake of complaining on the internet, not here to F spiders is kind of, well, you're not here to waste time, right? Because how do you F a spider? It's not ineffable. That's the word I was thinking.
Is what I'm trying to say. And with the weekly weigh-in, I want to talk about, you know, how much weight I lost within the week or gained, or if I stayed the same, or how I'm doing. I also want to include a correspondence with me and you guys. And by doing that, I've decided I'm going to go on Instagram before I film these videos, and I am going to ask you guys to ask me, or I'm going to suggest to you guys, or give you guys the opportunity to ask me weight-related questions.
And you've never heard that? Have you never heard that?
I did do this last year, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I don't know why I stopped, but I do enjoy making these types of videos and answering questions for you guys and just opening up with you guys a little bit more. So I'm going to do...
It has been 2 minutes and I have paid attention to almost nothing. Amby has said, the queen of content.
The 5 questions first, and then we can get into the weigh-in and what I'm doing, how I'm losing weight, my New Year's resolution for how much I want to lose this year. So
work. Totally here for the diet and lifestyle talk. Resolutions, not so much.
Let's get into it. The first question I'm going to be answering is, did you have a lot of loose skin before when you lost weight? And if you guys don't know, there was a time where I was down 106 pounds, and I didn't have loose skin per se, but you could definitely tell, like, I've lost weight. There was more movement in my skin. It wasn't like swollen, kind of like when a balloon like loses its air. I don't know how to explain it, but that's the best way to describe it. Do you experience knee pain? So I remember as a little girl, I don't know, 13 or something. A teacher randomly asked me, this is a memory that I will never forget.
This is not an answer to a question. Ramble Tange, here for it. Hello, Stina. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it, mate. Hello, Stina says, love you for upping the speed. Oh, it is my absolute pleasure. I mean, I can't deal with anyone's reality apart from mine. So, so this is how we get here. Thank you.
Do your knees hurt from your weight? That's what the teacher asked me, and you would think I'm lying to you, but I will never forget that moment, because in my head I was like, what does she mean? Because at 13, yes, I was in the 300s, and...
I'm not gonna lie, when I was a teenager, I constantly got asked if things hurt. And usually they did.
You know, I've always been big. I've always been super morbidly obese, but I never had struggles besides the typical bullying, etc., etc.
And that was usually someone trying to be, like, very comforting in their approach of, like, do you want to talk about some stuff?
I never had any weight issues.
But then again, the human body is kind of a marvel because it will do some really weird things. I swear, the gait of my feet and knees have changed so much in the last, like, 5 years from, like, me at my heaviest, to me at my lightest, to me working out and actually learning what good posture is. It's a machine, man. But it will often, like, it's so interesting, the biomechanics of the human body. It will often, like, put pressure on parts that don't actively hurt. And then you kind of get used to that. And then parts of your body just kind of default into that. Isn't it weird?
At 13, especially. So I remember when I was asked that, in my head, I was like, am I going to start, like, feeling pain because of my weight? Like, I was so confused.
And Matt, I see you, and you are 100% correct, yes.
But still, to this day, I do not get knee pain. And I remember
if someone else's reality does not meet my big, gay, caffeinated energy, then they need to take a quick step to the side so I can just zoom me on past.
I remember that teacher also was like, your ankles hurt? And I was just, in my head, I was like, what does this mean? But I do...
Oh my god, Elle, are you okay? You feeling okay? I'm sorry to hear that, mate.
Have random pain because I do have lipedema and it does make my legs hurt, but I don't.
Oh my god, Laura, you and I are the same rate. So Laura has said the biggest issue I have with Ambi is how she doesn't frame her shot, or she does frame, well, she frames her shot incorrectly, correct, and the top of her head is cut off. As someone who has to take screenshots of Ambi's stream, or content, to try to organize a thumbnail, I can't tell you how frustrating it is to just see this. Just this. This is, look, imagine if I was reacting like this. Triggering may be too harsh of a word, but this is wildly inappropriate. Look at this. This is stupid. Oh, Elle, I'm sorry to hear that. Just tell it to stop. I hope you feel better. I'm sorry.
Don't have typical, like, oh,
she's hiding what's on her mind.
Pain or knee pain or joint pain. That's something I guess I'm lucky that I don't experience. Next question is, why do you buy so many clothes?
She could just sit back or move the camera forward a little bit more, just so we had a little bit of actual framing. Because you'll see me kind of, like, sit back in the chair like this a little bit more, because I'm conscious that, like, the cutoff's kind of here. Ooh, too close.
At your current size if you want to lose weight. So this question confuses me because a lot of people think that,
that was a
clothes,
question.
knee pain or joint pain. That's something I guess I'm lucky that I don't experience. Next question is, why do you buy so many clothes at your current size if you want to lose weight? So this question confuses me because a lot of people think that the clothes that I buy is already too small. So if that is the case,
oh my god, conspiracy theories. Break out the tinfoil.
And that means with tons of weight loss, I will still be able to wear the clothes that I am currently buying. Something I do notice about
the mental gymnastics on that comment.
You know, me gaining, losing large chunks of weight. It's not like I'm just like gaining, losing the same 10 pounds. It's like large chunks of weight, which is really, really bad for your body, bad for your health. I know, but something
I don't care. But since we're making it a point to make this about weight as content, what are we? I think in this, are we at like 5'10", 5'20" in this discussion? Pounds? Again, the numbers mean nothing to me because I deal with the metric system, but like, gal, it's been a lot.
I've noticed about it.
We've just been back and forth, and I don't understand the point of doing this Q&A specifically about clothing. It's a day one. Day one's where we're meant to have like the high energy roadmap plan. Yes, you know, goals. No, okay.
My clothes never change. Like my sizes.
Morning, Nats. Hello.
Never change. Not really. So that is why I don't find any issue in buying clothes, because the clothes that I wear now, I wore at my heaviest at 572, but I also wore at my lowest at...
Do you know what I will say as someone who's lost like a large portion of weight? Funnily enough, didn't buy clothes that actually like fit me well until a time. Like it took a long time. I was wearing like 4XL shirts that just hung like curtains on me. I looked like a mess. Not even a hot mess, just a lukewarm mess. Nah. It was not. I look back at that time being like, I was doing the right thing for my resource brain, which was I won't buy a new wardrobe until I'm happy, which might not be like a good mindset, but it was what I was working with. Never going to say my mental health's perfect. It was what I was working with, but yeah, like I still bought clothes all the way through that process, but I don't think I bought anything mid-process, I think, is the point.
466. So it's like, that's why it doesn't really matter to me. I think that once I get in the 300.
Chat, Mrs. Antlers, can we... Oh, Easter Bunny is... Easter is just around the corner. Maybe I need to look at festive headwear for every month. That way I can mix it up, you know?
Especially like mid 300s, that's when I need to slow my roll and be like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, I mean, Catherine, and to be fair, me wearing like oversized stuff was really freeing because it was not something that I had the opportunity to do when I was at my heaviest. Because like, what am I going to do? Buy a 6X and be like, oh, it's oversized. I feel very... No, it's just... It was just awkward. But when I was like on the path of weight loss, it was really quite freeing to wear stuff that felt like it was too big because it was something I hadn't experienced.
Your size has changed, but with the size that I am now, I have to lose like a drastic amount of weight for it to be noticeable within my clothing. So that is why I allow myself to still buy clothing. Next question is, why...
Valentine's Day bouncy heart headband. Oh my god, we can do a list. One, I see you.
What you show as your lipedema or lymphedema. I will not show that because it is something I'm very self-conscious about, and I know the type of people who watch me. Like, me just showing my face, I get called a moon, a sun, you know, people make fun of how I look, they make fun of my hair, and those are just like the simplistic things. Then people start making fun of my arms and my stomach, my abdomen, then we get into my legs, and that is where majority of my lipedema is. I do have it in my stomach and just a tiny bit in my arms, but I do have it in those spots, and it's like, why would I want to put myself through that when I can barely even like go to the doctor and show them?
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. Just like I wouldn't recommend Ambi to spend every day looking at a comment section. I wouldn't recommend, like, look, here's the real tea, Christine. Regardless of whether or not you're a direct... Hello, Moth. Are you having a good time? Do you need to say something? Are you just trying to give me a hug? Oh, God. Are you okay? Look, she doesn't have to, and as I have continued to argue to everybody, regardless of what type of content creator you are, you can make things private. You can say that you don't want to talk about this thing or you don't want to show this thing, and it's absolutely fine. For me, I don't care. I'm not the type of person who's going to say a goddamn thing about Amber's physicality, because to me, none of it matters. It's a moot point. I understand where she's coming from, but as a cynically minded audience member, I feel like Ambi answers this goddamn question every, 2 months. Not even 2 months, 2 weeks.
Why would I want to show thousands of people online who already actively make fun of my body and how I look? I'm not going to put myself in that position. Last question. If Ozempic causes gallstones, wouldn't weight loss surgery do the same? So I had gallstones. I was first diagnosed 21 after rapidly losing 60 pounds.
So, okay, you're all going to have to help me out because I'm so sure at the time she dropped Ozempic, I was very curious as to the argument of rapid weight loss makes my gallbladder hurt and runs the risk of gallstones. And I thought, that's weird. I mean, unfortunately, and it's not meant to be morbid, but it kind of is. You got to pick, in this realm, I think that speaking to an actual healthcare professional who could give you guidance, you'd have to kind of pick a struggle, I think. It would either be take your time in weight loss, and that may just not come quick enough. Sorry to be a little bit morbid, but that's just the reality when we're talking about health and, super morbid obesity, I suppose. And this is why we speak to healthcare professionals and don't listen to people on the internet. Or is it do you risk the gallstones for a potential benefit on the other side? This is why you talk to doctors.
And I've had gallstone problems since then. It's been very on and off, but I didn't have really that many gallstone issues for a few years.
Elena,
and then I got on Ozempic and I was losing weight. I was losing weight before Ozempic, obviously. I was down 106 pounds in total, which made my gallstones start acting up again. And I was told to stop taking the Ozempic because it was causing the rapid weight loss, which is a mess because it's what do I choose? Do I choose gallstone pain or do I...
You would choose to speak with your doctor. That's what you should choose.
Choose you got to be healthy because you got to lose weight. It's so confusing. What do I choose? What bad do I choose? What good do I choose? Because either way, it's what's happening. But with weight loss surgery, if you have gallstone problems or your gallbladder isn't healthy or whatever it may be, they actually take out your gallbladder for you during weight loss surgery. It is an option.
Right.
So that is probably what would happen.
Right.
Pretty much 100% sure that they would just take out my gallbladder during weight loss surgery. And I know a lot of people are well, why don't you just get your gallbladder taken out right now?
Right.
They will not do that. I've spoken to a few health professionals. I even have talked to a surgeon.
Did you ask them this question? I hope you asked them this question.
About it, they will not take it out unless it's actively infected, right. And it's because of my weight. They just don't want to put me under a intensive surgery and have me on anesthesia if there's really no reason for it. Obviously, like, I have gallstones, it's not healthy, but my gallbladder is functioning, and that's what's important. And they said that if it ever like stops functioning, or if it's like running low on function, then obviously it would be an emergency surgery. But
okay, I don't think I have the answer here. Does anybody have the answer? Speak to the doctor, that's the answer.
I just don't see that in my cards right now. All right.
Brandon, a pleasure to see you today. Hello, my friend.
So now that the 5 questions are over, that's how much I want to do per video, by the way, it's 5 questions. I used to only do 3, but you know what? I like to talk now. Okay, so my weigh-in on January 1st, which was Sunday, is 520.0 on the dot.
Okay, we have a starting point for 2023.
Which I'm very glad about, because last time you guys got a weigh-in for me, I was actually like 521 point something. So I have not gained weight since then. So I'm fucking glad about that. Let me tell you, I'm so glad about that. So this year I am doing things a little bit differently. I'm not going into it like, oh, January 1st, I'm going to count calories. I'm only going to have 1,200 calories. I'm just going to have fruit all day. Like,
okay.
We're not doing that. This isn't the broccoli chicken fruit diet. Not happening.
Don't shit on the broccoli chicken fruit diet. It works for some people. But also speak to your healthcare professional.
That's why I binge. That's why I fail. I'm focusing on reality, and that's how I'm going into it this year. So I do have a goal. I would like to weigh 399.8 before 2024. So that means I have to lose 120.2 pounds this year. It's doable because it's only 2 point something pounds a week. I can do that.
I thought that...
No, I can do that. So
I'm not going to call out the technicality of it's over 2 pounds, so that's rapid weight loss. Is that... No? Okay, never mind. Just keep it to yourself, Zach.
How am I going to do that? Every month is going to be different, because just this January...
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, I can do that. So how am I going to do that? Every month is going to be different.
Every month? I mean... Every month. So... We're going to have 30 days of consistency, so that's better than nothing, I guess. That does not... No. A new diet every month. That's 12 day ones, y'all. Are you ready for this?
Because just this January, I'm focusing on no takeout.
Great.
I haven't had takeout. I know today's only day 4.
I have a sneaking suspicion that Amby's been watching... Sierra Ann. Is Sierra Ann? We were talking about Sierra. I think it's Sierra Ann. We were talking about them the other day.
But coming from someone who orders takeout like multiple times a day, like once or twice, even 3 times a day, it is new, but I'm doing good. We are on day 4. So this whole January, I do not want to do takeout. I'm allowing myself to eat whatever I want within my home. Yesterday, Feline made lasagna. We loved it. We enjoyed it. We thrived. I'm
thriving.
Allowing myself to eat normal foods in normal quantities, like a normal person, and I use quotations lightly. Because
why do you keep using that word? I thought we didn't like using that word. I mean, I personally don't love using that word, but okay, choices.
I don't even know what normal means, but I know that what I'm doing is not normal, and that's binging and ordering takeout daily, multiple times a day. So by not doing that anymore, I'm starting to come back to the normal side. But what is normal? I don't even know at this point. But yeah.
This should be given to your healthcare professional.
That is really strongly what I'm focusing on in January, is just like no takeout and allowing myself to eat things at home. Okay. But come February, I'm going to find new goals. Every day and every week, every month is just going to be a step closer to a healthier, newer, improved me.
Okay, I'm sorry if my hopes are not high for all of this, but prove me wrong. I'll be happily proven wrong.
New year, new Amberlynn. Oh my god, it's such a joke. I'm just trying to take things slower instead of going so quickly into like new diets and counting calories. It's not realistic.
Brandon.
For me, we've all seen this play out before, and it's not gonna work. So today is Wednesday.
We've seen a lot play out before, to be fair, Amby. And again, that's why I, as an audience member, I suppose am cynical, is just we talk a good game, but historically we've unfortunately not seen a large amount of success.
Today, I have not weighed myself since Sunday. You guys know that I am like, let's weigh in every single day type of queen, but I've decided I am not going to be doing daily weigh-ins, not even in my personal life, which is so weird because I notice it just messes with my mind frame. And if all I have to lose is like 2 point something pounds a week, that is all I'm going to be focusing on. And if I lose more than that, that's amazing. I love that for me. So I'm
isn't that rapid? What isn't gallbladder?
Actually a bullet journal.
I just don't know where we landed on any of that.
This year, which is
because like, does the Ozempic actually activate anything in the gallbladder to be concerned about, or is it just because Ozempic led to rapid weight loss? That was the concern, because that sounds like is Ozempic worth trying again? Is speaking to the healthcare professionals an option? Maybe.
It's so weird. I've always wanted to bullet journal. I did this all by myself. I didn't even need a ruler. That is some queen shit.
All right, take the wins, Amby. Take them.
So I literally just made this today because I finally just got my notebook in the mail. So I haven't written it yet, but I will show you guys this if you guys are interested. This is my weekly weigh-in, so I'm going to write that in.
Who's counting? Are there 52?
And then we have this little jar.
Oh my god, what's this?
Where this is the pounds I've lost. So every single time I lose a pound, I'm going to put a little heart in here.
Oh, that's cute. I like that. That's a great idea. But what happens... Okay, Amby, again, I'm not trying to be rude, but what happens if you don't lose? What happens if you go in the other direction? How do you... Are you going to do it in pencil? So look, I'm not trying to be shady, just I'm a solutions-focused individual.
And it's going to be like a bunch of different colorful hearts, and hopefully by the end of the year there will be 120 of them. And then this one is...
Okay, I don't think we thought about that.
The weight that I need to go to reach my goal. And down here I did that, because you guys know, I did that. So we're just counting down the...
Make it a pencil. It's got to be a pencil. You need to be able to use a rubber.
120 pounds, so every time I lose weight, say like I lose 3 pounds, I color in.
I did that. Do you know what? Do you know what Amby has got in spades? Affirmations. Which I don't hate. Like, just imagine opening up your little journal and it says, I did that. You're like, yeah, I did do that. I did write that there. Just positive affirmations. I do kind of live for it sometimes. Boop, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it, my friend. Boop says, to be honest, I want 100 days of no new plans or goals. Boop, maybe the next time there's a Q&A, you could let her know. Oh, Elle, don't even get me started. I keep seeing people talking about and posting about Amby's like Instagram Q&As, and they're just so bonkers. Like, they're not even bonkers. It's just like, why are you choosing to do all of that off YouTube? Like, do you honestly think... I don't know if Amby thinks that her audience just is entirely split. Like, people who see her Instagram don't see her YouTube. Because that seems like a poor business move, I guess. Like, if I were Amby, I'd be taking all of those Q&As and putting them into video format and just, like, doubling down. Because, you know, it's twice the work for only half the reward, I guess. Anyway.
3 squares. It's pretty simple. And my other bullet journal stuff, we can share that in a different video because this is just what was related. And I have a lot of different things that I have in my bullet journal that I'm really excited to show you guys. Anyways, great. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. Damn,
that one went fast. Hey, all right, next up from Amby, we have the second video. This is great. I'm going to actually get to gym on time. That never happens. Bye, Linda. Have a good one. Okay, getting the new year started. This is 28 minutes. We'll go in at 1.5 times speed. Maybe I'll have more to say about this one. Who knows? Let's go.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So this video is just like...
Would help if it was on screen. Very good.
A little vlog, a little updates, a little look at what I'm doing for the new year type style. So the first thing I want to show you is I made green bean casserole on Christmas for the first time ever. And here's a little clip of me trying it. Merry Christmas! I just wanted to show you guys what we're eating. We have mashed potatoes. All this is homemade. Mashed potatoes, stuffing, green bean casserole, and mac and cheese. We both made 2 things.
Why is the green bean casserole not green? I'm going to sound really dumb now. What's green bean casserole? What's the point? What's the point? I would eat all of this. I would smash all of this. The one question that I do have is like, is there a sheet pan or a baking tray in that house? I hope so. I hope so. The realistic part of me says there's probably not any baking trays or anything in that house, because that's why we've prepared everything in the foil ones. But I would smash all of this.
I made the stuffing.
What even is green bean casserole? Green bean with cream and cheese. Huh. Interesting.
And then
green bean, cream of mushroom soup, French fried onions. I'm sorry, what's a French fried onion? Do you just mean like crispy onions?
Green bean casserole. I've never made green bean.
Green beans, cream of mushroom soup, breadcrumbs. That one I understand.
Casserole before, so I'm a little nervous. And then she made the mashed potatoes and the mac and cheese.
That mac and cheese looks cheesy. I would destroy that entire thing.
Oh my god. Yeah. This is just the sides. We have no meats. Okay, so I'm about to try.
This was Christmas? Okay.
My green bean casserole. I'm so scared. I added my little twist to it.
I'm sorry, miss. Is that a metal spoon? Oh, it is. My poor little gay heart couldn't take it. It's a metal spoon. We never get to see them.
I did that.
You did that?
I did that.
She did that.
Oh my god. I had to try it before I got any. It's delish. I am honestly so proud of myself. Feline says she's never had a casserole a day in her life, and she was like obsessed with it, and that made me so happy. And then also today, I didn't film it, but I made mashed potatoes for the first time ever in my life, and they might have been the best mashed potatoes I've ever tasted. What did you think of them, babe?
I'm sorry. Hang on.
Oh my god. I had to try it before I got any. It's delish. I am honestly so proud of myself. Feline says she's never had
I went back too far. I'm sorry.
a casserole a day in her life, and she was like obsessed with it, and that made me so happy. And then also today, I didn't film it, but I made mashed potatoes for the first time ever in my life.
What? I'm sorry. What? The first time ever. Feline's never had a casserole, and Amby made mashed potatoes for the first time ever in 2023. What? I'm so sure I have memories of Amby... No, I have memories of Amby eating mashed potato, to be fair. That's bonkers. 2023 is wild.
And they might have been the best mashed potatoes I've ever tasted. What did you think of them, babe?
They were perfection.
Amby, it'd be great if you told us how you made this mashed potatoes. You didn't film it. You're a professional vlogger, and right now your camera is so out of focus that all I can see is the back wall and those beautiful frames. Tell us about your mashed potatoes.
She said they were perfection. I don't know if you guys heard her. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but like I've always stopped myself from like trying to cook certain foods that I really like because I don't feel like I can do it. But then when I do it, it always turns out super good.
Okay, chat. Please take this as your motivational and inspirational moment. If there is a recipe in your head, if there is a food item that you really love, if there's something you get from a bakery or from like a pie shop or that your neighbor makes and you really love, this is your call to action. This week, I want you to go out there and find a way to make it. Just go. Look, Amby made mashed taters today. Well, during this, whenever this was filmed. You can do anything.
So
brownies down. Half the time I get cakey brownies and I get really, really upset with myself because I overstir them and I put too much air in them and then they become cakey brownies and no one likes, well, I mean, some people like a cakey brownie, but realistically they're wrong. Chewy brownies down. Yeah.
yeah, I love that for me. So I don't know what happened, but on my birthday, this was going on outside my apartment.
Lexington Fire Department. Ooh.
It wouldn't have been so bad if it wasn't for this horribly loud alarm that was going on through the...
Not Amby being inconvenienced. Being inconvenienced by a siren. Meanwhile, there's an emergency going on next door. It wouldn't have really been so bad if it just wasn't so loud, you know? If there wasn't an emergency service trying to help someone. Jesus, turn it off.
So I don't know what happened, but on my birthday...
Not in that example, Marissa, no. I do undercook cookies often and then just settle for eating kind of warm cookie dough. It's not a bad thing.
This was going on outside my apartment. It wouldn't have been so bad if it wasn't for this horribly loud alarm that was going on through the whole apartment complex.
Oh, it wasn't the sirens that you were mad at. It was the alarm. Right. Still funny.
And also through the hallways of the apartment complex, which was even like worse.
Amby, I'm pretty sure that's an evacuation siren. Were you meant to leave? Oh my god. No, not Amby just sitting there being like, God, this noise is really inconvenient. Feline! Feline, what's that noise? Oh, Feline's not here. Oh no, now there's the fire engine outside. I wonder what they're doing. just keeps going. God damn it, this is funny.
Apartment complex, and also through the hallways of the apartment complex, which was even like worse.
Is that not the fire alarm? Get out, gal. Get out, not... Oh, God. What's that movie? The Woman in the Window? Is that the... just life's going on with just in our room.
And it was the loudest noise, and we have no idea what was happening. We still don't have an answer, but that was how I started my birthday, which was the 27th of December. My bad.
Oh my God. You're too much. You're funny. Oh, it's so mundane and stupid, but it really is. Ambi sat through a fire alarm and made mashed potatoes this year. It's so good. Who, lovely to see you. Thank you so much for the super chat. Who says, note to self, don't set my apartment on fire on her birthday. It's a good note to have. Set the phone alarm, Who. Thank you for the super chat.
We were scared, we were confused, and we still don't know what was happening. So whatever it was, that alarm was going off, would you say for like an hour? Yeah, like...
How did you sit in that for an hour? At least go and, like, put your pets in the car and go for a drive or something. What are you talking about?
My fur babies, they were running, they were confused. I was running, I was confused. So me and Feline...
Yeah, go take the animals for a walk. That's the perfect time to do that.
We're talking...
Maybe not in the middle of winter, but a drive.
About grapes. And I have a little cut right here from the cat, so don't mind that. So me and Feline were talking about grapes, and I remembered a moment from, it was like a year ago, where she started washing grapes in the sink with dish soap. So I'm going to show you how the poll went for that, because I posted a poll on YouTube because I had to see. I was like, does anyone else do this? Because it is the weirdest thing I've ever heard of.
No. Okay, chat. I need a show of hands who washes their grapes with dish soap, or any fruit with dish soap. Anybody? Because I need to have a word with you.
So
please raise your hand.
Let's see what the poll says. Y'all.
Bye, Ham Hat. Have a great day. Bye.
Behind the scenes of this little poll here. Feline and I wash grapes differently. We're in a hot debate over who does it the right way, if there even is one. Do you use dish soap to clean your grapes before eating them? The answer is no.
I'm not seeing any hands, which is good. No, I saw it on Discord, Sarah. But I didn't know it was... I honestly thought, considering the fact we've spoken about fire alarms and mashed potatoes today, I was half convinced that it was Ambi who was trying to wash grapes with hand wash. But I didn't think it was Feline, but there you go.
Feline over here uses soap, and she's been doing it her whole life. All right, it's been...
That must taste terrible.
A couple more minutes. Now we have 410 votes. And clearly my way is the real way. But here's this comment I saw. I don't even have to ask which one of you is washing the grapes with soap. And someone said LMAO. I was thinking the same thing. So I'm going to create a poll. I want to see who you guys think is the one washing grapes with soap. Because if you guys know me, then you know that is not me. That's a fat no. So I'm going to make that poll right now. Who do you think uses soap to...
Ambi. Ambi Cal. Oh, we're not off to a strong start this year.
Clean their grapes. Amberlynn or Feline? Or should I put Bambi? No, I don't want to.
Did you know her nickname's Bambi?
I annoy people now. All right. I will be back in I'll let this load for 10 minutes. All right. I'm about to refresh the page. It has been 11 minutes. Oh, 53% says me.
Oh my God.
No. I don't think it's Amberlynn this time, folks. Yes. The same girl who meal prepped water. Nope. The same girl.
I'm not mad at meal prepping water.
Oh, that sprayed Pam on raw meat. You know how many people I've seen do that and no one says anything to it? Unless I do it. I don't know. I don't understand why people get so upset about that. I spray Pam on my food too. I spray the bread when I make grilled cheese so it doesn't stick. What's the difference? It's just oil and it ends up on the food anyway. Thank you, Muffins and Mega Pints. So I was curious, since this is an ongoing situation.
People are taking some deep Ambi lore way too seriously. It's a laugh. It's a laugh.
Type deal. So I just typed in spraying Pam on food, and it says, believe it or not, you can spray cooking spray it directly on your food. In fact, spraying your food with cooking.
What are we doing? What are we doing here in this day? This is... I thought there was a haul in this. This is nonsense. This is... Ambi, you may as well make a brand new segment and just call it My Google History. And just fucking all this ridiculous questions that you ask Google. Which, to be fair, we all do. But damn, you're taking it one step further.
Cooking spray instead of brushing it with oil can help you use less oil, which is what I was aiming to do, because it was I was making salmon. It was on track day. I was trying to be a healthy queen. I was trying to eat low calories, so I didn't want to have a bunch of oil. And it can get even more coating for seasoning to adhere to. So that was when the poll was taken, and now I'm curious, so I'm going to go on from my phone and see an update from...
Oh my God. Ambi, someone's going to take your crown again. You can't do this. You can't just get the crown back. And then we went through Vlogmas. We had a successful Vlogmas. We had 24 days of wonderful Play-Doh and gift-filled shenanigans, and now we are making community tab posts with Ambi and asking stupid Google questions. I hate this. This is terrible.
98% of people say they do not cook. They do not use soap to clean their grapes, baby.
That's fake.
Oh my god, the results with 9.4k votes on who do you think uses soap to clean their grapes is 50-50 right now.
Oh.
People out here really thinking I'm doing something that's the weirdest thing I've ever heard of, baby.
That's not the weirdest thing I've ever heard of, BB.
It is. It's the weirdest, I have to admit. But that's okay, I love you.
I don't think it's the weirdest thing ever, but like, I would be, if someone told me, hey, my name's Feline and I wash grapes with dish soap, I would have a few questions. 1, have you ever heard of Amberlynn Reid? 2, great name. 3, I'm sorry, you do what with grapes now? But most importantly, the follow-up questions would be, do you wash other fruits with dish soap? Do you wash vegetables with dish soap? What food items do you wash with dish soap? I would just like, I need to gauge like what's the requirement, you know? Like, I could almost make an argument for like a potato, right? So in Australia, most commonly when you go up the shops, you see 3 different varieties of potato. They're usually, I can't remember, russet potatoes maybe? Anyway, so you've got brushed potatoes, which are potatoes still with the dirt on them, that are usually the cheapest. Then you have like washed potatoes, which is the potato with the dirt off them. And then you can have like red potatoes and other varieties, and Kipfler potatoes and things like that. Anyway, so you can go into the grocery store and pick up a whole ass potato that still has dirt on it. That is an example of a vegetable that I could kind of understand if you wanted to use soap to get the dirt off. But grapes. Grapes are interesting.
Right thing to say, babe.
So for some reading goals that I have this year, I want to read 1 book a month. I go through phases.
Oh, 100%. I touched on it at the start of the stream and I was just like, I deal with bigotry in my real life. I don't need it in my internet shenanigans. Boy, howdy, will I talk about it and call it out whenever I can. But I honestly think she got community guidelines struck. And that's why she's not streaming at the moment.
Where I can read 20 plus a month, or I can read 2 a year. Like, there's no between. My brain wants to not read, but my heart wants.
Don't you guys have vegetable brushes for washing vegetables? I mean, we do. I use a, we've got like hard bristle brushes for washing the veggies. Yeah. I don't know how that'd fare with grapes. I feel like you'd smush them.
To read. My heart loves reading. I literally thoroughly enjoy reading. So
yes, Elle, she has been silent. Apart from being problematic over on Instagram instead.
But, I set a goal and I said, you know what? I'm just seriously going to read a book a month. So that's 12 books a year, which is not bad at all. I could totally do that. So I already chose the books. And
that's super easy. I mean, remember that year when you did 27 books in 1 month and didn't break one of their spines and told us all about them by reading the blurbs? Do you remember that? I remember that.
And I mentioned it on Instagram during my like Q&A moments and people were like, oh my god, what books? So I figured I would show you guys that. So
are we going to do a read along? Are we doing a book club? We all remember how well that went.
I'm actually just going to quickly show you the order
Same, but
that I'm reading them in. I don't really want to give like a large wow. I don't really want to give like a huge like synopsis to each story. So I'm just going to say like in a sentence what it's about for the most part. So
okay.
Here we go.
Wait, I missed it. Have you read these or are you reading them?
So I set a goal and I said, you know what? I'm just seriously going to read a book a month.
Maybe I sped her up too fast. Maybe I need to slow this down. Her reality is zipping on by me.
So that's 12 books a year, which is not bad at all.
Ooh,
I could totally do that. So I already chose the books and I mentioned it on Instagram during my like Q&A moments.
Can you just bring those over here? Because I'm not reading all that mess over on Instagram.
And people were like, oh my god, what books? So I figured I would show you guys that. So I'm actually just going to quickly show you the order that I'm reading them in.
Okay.
I don't really want to give like a large wow. I don't really want.
Is she trying to say Slipknot or subconscious?
I give like a huge like
Slipknotchus
synopsis to each story. So I'm just going to say like in a sentence what it's about for the most part. So here we go. We have Snow Falls by Gary Hill. It is about 2 strangers who are females who get trapped in a cabin. They fall in love. My Lovely Wife is about a couple who murders together. Five Little Strangers is about friends. They're all in a car and then the narrator, which is the main character of the book, is like, okay, someone is not being honest about something. I'm an idiot.
Sick.
Yeah. My Lovely Wife is by Samantha Downing, and then 5 Total Strangers is by Natalie D. Richards.
Gal, the authors are on the book cover. We see it. It's fine.
The Flash
we could cut this.
By Beth O'Leary. It is literally a guy and a girl. They are roommates, but they never meet because one does night shift and then the other works during the day. So the only communication they have with each other is literally passing notes back and forth.
Oh my god, the level of passy aggressive I'd be getting with sticky notes.
I think that's cute. It's kind of like a romance moment. So Lucy in the Sky by Anonymous is just about a girl
Romance moment.
who keeps a diary and she becomes addicted to drugs. The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing any of these wrong.
It's fine, no one cares.
Is about a wife who shoots her husband and then completely stops talking. And so they're trying to investigate, okay, why did she shoot her husband and why is she not talking? I heard there's good twists and turns in this, so that is what I need. That is what I love in a book.
Right, who's making the list of books so we get to ask Abby in 12 months' time what she thought of them? Who's got the list?
We have Ghosted by Rosie Walsh. This is about a girl and a guy. We have Ghosted by Rosie Walsh. This is about a girl.
The stupid things my brain focuses on. Yep, good. Good.
And a guy. She literally feels like she's ghosted by this guy, but turns out he's just like missing. I don't really know. This is like what I know least about of all these books.
Hello, Stina, you're on the list. Okay. We'll touch base again in 12 months.
Stillwater Girls by Minka Kent, which is just these siblings. One of them gets super sick, so the mom goes, they like live in the middle of nowhere, like in isolation. The mom goes to get meds, never comes back, and they have to like take care of themselves, and then some strange guy comes, and then who knows what happens. The Girl in 6E by, where is the author? A.R. Tor. It's about a girl who never leaves her house. She has not left her apartment in
Wait, I feel like I've heard of this one.
like a few years, and her job is like doing things on camera. The back of it is interesting because it says that there's 3 rules, but the last one says don't kill anyone, so it makes me think she's like a murderer. I don't know. Next one is Big Girl by Danielle Steele. It's literally what it is. It's this girl who's big.
Oh, Danielle Steele. She's a big fan, right? Is it? No, it's Danielle Steele, isn't it? Or is it? No, it's Danielle.
She lives in a family of a bunch of like thin, attractive people. Her dad like calls her names because she's big. I love Danielle
Zara, which one though?
Steele, so I'll read literally anything by her. I also don't know much about this. It's called Wink Poppy Midnight by April Genevieve Tcholk. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I'm sorry. Something happens and it's like these are 3 friends. Something happens and then you like find out what happens. I don't know why.
It's Megan Steele. Is that how it's pronounced? Megan.
Wow. As I read these books in a vlog, I can like explain them better. And then the last one is Sleeping Tom by Evie.
Oh my god, this is lighthearted shenanigans and fun chat. Thank you for being wonderful. This is so much better.
Airwall.
Whew, it's like a breath of fresh air.
I think this one is like about mental illness. This girl goes to this guy's house and then lends a couch and she ends up staying there, but then she like hears weird noises and then for some reason like the guy, his name is Gabrielle, but then he starts saying his name is something else and then I don't know. I like to go into books with
no. You know what? Better format. I figured out a better format. Instead of doing these 12 books all in one video at once, we do one book, we read the first chapter, and then we kind of try to talk about it that way. Because personally, I'm a big believer in if the book hasn't hooked me in the first chapter, I'm probably not going to read the entire thing. Which I think would be far more interesting in conversation than, look at all the books I have! Which is what's going on here. Can anyone tell me what the first book was? I remember the girl in 6E, the ones with the passive-aggressive sticky notes, and 2 women who fall in love in a cabin, and someone who stays inside a lot. No, I think that was the same one, 6E. And there was one with poppies or something. You want to talk about memory games?
knowing as little as possible because I like to be...
There's the Danielle Steele one. Yep. Danny. We call her Danny. Danny Steele. Yeah.
Be like surprised with what I'm reading. So, okay, this is kind of a weird angle, but you know, it's fine. I want to show you guys my bullet journal.
You know what? I kind of feel like that's the way... I feel like I'd be very good at writing a blurb, you know? Just... Here's some things that vaguely happen. It's kind of, like, interesting. There's a twist. Worth the read. 5 out of 5.
I showed it briefly in my last video, and I'm surprised with how many people actually bullet journal and wanted to see mine. So this is the first bullet journal I've ever done, so it's not anything special.
VC, was it VC Andrews? I can't remember the name. Wasn't she super obsessed with? No, she didn't get into those books. That's right. That was Vlogmas days.
But it has taken me so long. There is quite a few pages. I'm just gonna really quickly show you guys the trackers I'm gonna be using and what I'm gonna be doing in this bullet journal, but I'm not gonna show you guys everything because some pages are personal, or maybe I'm like embarrassed about it. I love bullet journaling already, honestly.
Okay. Stop. Oh, God. Okay. So, big plans for 2023. Yes, let's go. Let's go.
I've always watched bullet journal videos on TikTok. I'm kind of obsessed, so. The first thing we have is the weekly weigh-in.
Sorry, it just sent me the entirely blank page with just the itty bitty. It's 2023. Very good.
So there's 53 Sundays in January, so I did 53 of these little rectangle moments. So every Sunday I'm just gonna put my weight in here.
So we got 53, not 52, because there's an additional Sunday. Good.
And then this is for how much I lose. Every pound I lose, I'm gonna put a little colorful heart in here, so that's gonna be nice.
Still, okay, yeah. No, it's fine.
My goal is to lose 120.
Daily, lovely to see you, mate. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling good today. Happy Monday. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Hi.
Pounds this year in 2023. So every single time I lose a pound, I'm gonna color in a square. And then once I reach my goal, I did it, folks. I did it. Here's
again, I don't mean to be cynical. I'm just thinking weight fluctuates and things happen. Pencil first, I think.
Just a 2023 doodle daily page where every single month has its own little section. Sorry, I have makeup right there. I'm sure you guys can tell.
It looked like ink to me.
But you just doodle every single day in the month that is that month, obviously. Okay. So that at the end of the year, it's just going to be filled
January
with doodles. And I do want to say that...
Sorry.
That is that month, obviously. So that at the end of the year, it's just going to be filled with doodles.
I'm so immature. Oh God, we have fun here.
The month that is that month, obviously. So that at the end of the year, it's just going to be filled with doodles.
I am a grown man, Elle. I am. It's the simple things in life. Okay, no, you go.
And I do want to say that I just finished this today, this whole bullet journal, so I don't have like any of it filled out or anything like that. I did do my first doodle.
I can't breathe. Oh no. Okay. We're good. We're fine.
Which is stupid, but I just wanted to say that that's January. Tonight will be the first night that I actually fill it out and use it. So I'm going to be doing an hours I slept tracker, and I do want to make it known that I accidentally messed up quite a few pages on how many days are in August. I think it's August that I messed up on. I don't remember, but one of the months I did mess up on, so just ignore it. It's fine.
Okay.
Love that for me. We have an hours I slept tracker. I don't really want to...
This is why we use pencil.
Get into it. It's pretty obvious how to use this. We have a sleep rating, like how I slept.
Oh, God,
a makeup moment. I want to write down like when I wear makeup and how much, because I'm just curious. Brush hair. I want to start brushing my hair every day. As you guys know, I go weeks without brushing my hair, and I want to stop doing that.
This feels just like so much work. Not like putting it together, but just having to fill out everything every day. It just feels like a lot. I mean, good good data collection.
I mean, it's okay if I
but-
skip a day or 2 or 3, but going weeks is crazy. Here is my medicine tracker to remind me to take my medicine. My anxiety tracker. So we have severe, high, moderate, low, and none. My energy tracker for the day, high, moderate, low, and none. My movement, I exercise.
Oh my god, so much of this is actually like, I'm like, yeah, I do this every day when I go to gym. I'm like, 1 to 5, how was my mood? How was my sleep? How was my energy?
I moved more
Fun
or I
times.
was sedentary. So I'm an actual crybaby. So I thought it would be fun for me to do a cry tracker because I literally cry almost every single day, but for like different reasons. And something I love about bullet journaling is that so many people have the same ones, like rate my day, rate my sleep, how much water did I drink, etc., etc. But a lot of people have their own personal trackers to themselves. I haven't seen anyone have a crybaby tracker, let me tell you. So I have sad tears, happy tears, angry tears, empathy tears, anxiety tears, and no tears. So I have a little takeout one, 4 times,
I mean, I feel like it's a lot of crying too, but I mean, do you?
3 times, 2 times, 1 time.
Again, if something seems abnormal, maybe take it up with a professional.
Times 0 times. There has been times where I've ordered takeout 4 times in one day. It has not happened often, by no means, but it has happened, so that's why I have that there. Then did I binge? No, yes. I feel like this page is super important for me. I have a on-off track tracker because I'm curious.
Right.
How many days am I on track and how many days am I off?
I thought we came to the conclusion that this wasn't a good idea to be doing. This stuff. I thought, didn't we talk about this back in December that we weren't going to be doing this anymore? But now we're doing this again. Am I being gaslit?
I have a little nap tracker. I don't nap often. There was a phase where I did, but I don't know. I figured I would put this in there just to see.
Mary, a 7+ hour nap is a sleep. That is a full night's sleep. What? All right, chat. Help me out. What do you consider a nap? Because I would say anything over 4 hours is probably sleep. I could use a nap on top, but like 3 to 4 hours sleep overnight, I'm functional. I'm not happy. I'm a little grumpy. 5 to 6 is good. 7+ is heaven. But like 5 to 6 hours of sleep is not a nap. That's sleep. That's the sleep. Anything over 3 hours is sleep? You reckon? Over 2? 20 minutes. I need a little bit more than that. Yeah, I just don't think you'd ever get to 7 hours and call it a nap, but interesting. Anyway.
I have hours I worked one. I noticed that people who work from home, they do this. So I wanted to see how many hours, because sometimes one video or vlog could literally take me hours to edit, and then sometimes it doesn't. So I'm just like curious how often I am actually working. So we have...
Okay, I mean, you're kind of your own boss and you set all of that yourself. That, I mean, sure. Look, if all these things get filled out and we get to see them at the end of a week, we can talk about it. That's cool.
a temperature outside one. And then we also have what was
A temperature outside tracker.
the weather today.
Right.
So these are just the whole...
Daily, thank you very much for returning as a member to the channel. I appreciate it. Welcome back to Pulpstar. This is a lot. What are you doing? A weather track. For what reason? Just because it's interesting. Okay, cool.
little cute trackers. We have sun, we have sunny but also cloudy, we have rainy, we have stormy with lightning, and we have snow. We have
Okay.
a productivity tracker, so just like percentages of like how productive was I within the day.
This seems like it's going to be used 3 times and then put in a stack by the wall. That, again, that might sound rude, but I mean, come on.
It could be on any...
This is... Do you know what it is? For me, at least, this very much falls into the realm of all too complicated, all too much, don't have any motivation to actually do it, never gonna do it. If I had maybe like 2 of these trackers, I'd be like, yeah, I could do that. I could do that every day. But like, what page are we on? Like 17 of a tracker that makes no impact. What was the weather like out today? Who cares? Like, it doesn't impact Ambies every day. Sure, it might be an interesting thing to track, but like you could literally just Google that shit. It's not impactful to you at all. It's just what happens to be going on outside. Rosie says it's dumb as fuck. You're just being nice. Look, I try to be. It's just a little silly. It's very silly. Yeah. Look, if this works for Amby and she somehow gets a lot of pleasure out of, like, doing this every single day, that's great. But it seems like a gigantic waste of time for the most part. There's some stuff in there if it's talking about, like, tracking your own personal stuff, but, like, the weather and the temperature and, like, that's some goddamn nonsense.
Anything. It could be just...
Not if you use it, like, or if you're a data collector and you're actually interested in your local weather and, like, or you're a scientist, meteorologist, that's the branch, I think. But if you're Amby, I don't see how that's important to track.
Just like my own personal goals. It could be with YouTube. It could be...
Oh, Ida, I 100% agree. I would be wildly overwhelmed with this. I would not have the interest to do this after day one. Like, it's literally too much for me to be like, yeah, no, this is a good idea. I'll do this. Who tagged me? What if her emotions are attached to the weather? Oh, okay, Samantha, no, you make a good point. Maybe that's the reason. I didn't even think about that. That's very smart. Maybe. She is a pluviophile after all, so yeah, maybe that's it.
Just anything. How productive was I that day? So this is a how was your day?
Haz, lovely to see you. Hello. Rummy, same brain. Daily, thank you for being here for 22 months, my friend. Daily says, you're a hazard. Appreciate the laughs. It is my absolute pleasure, my friend. As always. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Jenny, thank you for the super chat. Jenny says, Zach, don't be silly. She tracks the weather and cross-references with weight loss to see if rain is... Look, Jenny, thank you for the super chat. I don't think it's that. I think, you know what? Here's a way to elevate this content. Instead of showing me all of the things that you're tracking and what that journal looks like, actually explain to me. Like, I get the crying one. That's very confronting, I think, if you're able to look back at data and be like, I cried every day for 3 months. Like, that would be a big confrontation, I guess. Weather really is that's getting to me. But, I mean, if mood and weather are tied in together for Amby, the pluviophile Lynn, then, I mean, maybe, who knows? It just, yeah. I'm already overwhelmed. And I'm generally pretty whelmed, you know?
Okay, so like amazing, really good, okay, bad, really bad, horrible, just answering like that. But then I also want to know, like, what was okay,
what
bad,
are the
really
differences?
bad, horrible, just answering like
How
that.
was your day? Moody. Didn't we already have one back in the front that said mood? We had one with energy. No, okay, this is different though.
But then I also want to know, like, what was my moods for that day?
Right.
I would like to choose just one, like, what was my
I was going to say, because I go through like 12 different moods in a day.
strongest mood or emotion that day and fill it out that way.
Right.
But I know that sometimes I could have quite a few of those.
Yeah.
So I feel like some of these squares will have more moods.
Oh no, we're gonna get into fractions on this day.
For that day.
Uh-oh.
Like,
Steph, hello, my friend. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Steph says, not me generally considering if there is a way to track your own productivity without other objective data points, and then remembering it's Amby. To be fair, Steph, thank you for the super chat. She does bring out some good, like, philosophical questions sometimes. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's more of a self rating, you know, rate your own productivity on a scale of 1 to 10 or whatever she had filled out. So, yeah, I mean, I guess there's something to that.
half of the square will be happy and the other half will be
Or maybe Feline will fill this in for her some days. That could be fun.
like fearful.
What is progress? We don't know her.
It just depends on the day. But the ones that I chose to put on here is happy, sad, angry, anxious, bored, relaxed / content, silly, grumpy, numb, depressed, fearful, loving, stressed, and excited.
Right, all of the dwarves, yeah.
Then there's one to rate my day. So this is the weekly average daily.
That was funny. Alina, thank you for the super chat. Alina says, I would not have time for this. Want to know why? Work, dog, family, friends, stuff to do. Well, thank you for the super chat, Alina. I agree. One of the big things I think with Amby when I started watching was like, man, I wish I had so much time. You know? I just feel like I could, like, the world would be my oyster if I had more hours in a day. So for me, when Amby was back there on, like, the mood tracker, I was thinking, well, in all honesty, I kind of think that based on what we watch of Ambi, I feel like if she were being honest, she'd probably be filling in a lot of bored squares. Because I think Ambi's probably really bored in general. Like, there's not... I don't know, there just doesn't seem... Like, the hobby... Like, I mean, Lego's there, to be fair, and Play-Doh. But, like, the hobbies are a little bit, like, light on. Yeah, I don't know. But filling all of these things out across the span of the day, yes, would absolutely take time. Is it good for maybe, like, doing some self-reflection? Yes. Is Ambi going to do that? We'll see.
Rating, because I want to take every week of my ratings and then obviously get the average and put that down, because I'm curious, like, around, like, if there's a theme. I'm just curious, like, because I know a lot of people talk about seasonal depression and things like that, so I want to...
You should talk to your doctor about seasonal depression if that's a concern. Yep. Not... This is an interesting... I mean, again, this is an interesting data set, but I think that it would be beneficial if you took this or the thing you were filling out back in December and gave them to a healthcare professional and maybe talked your way through it, because they could maybe give you some guidance and not, like, doing this on YouTube, but whatever. Choices.
See if there's a theme for that for me. So this is my pages read tracker, like how many pages I read in one day.
Oh my God.
So these are the books that I want to read in 2023.
Yeah.
And then this is the first book I will be reading. So every single day I'm going to write, like, how what page I'm on, what's my thoughts, and what star rating would I give it.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, we've got workbooks now. We've got workbooks and companion side work to go along with our reading. Good. Good.
I'm going to write, like, how what page I'm on, what's my thoughts, and what
Oh, Benty, thank you so much for the compliment. I see you. Hello.
star rating would I give it that day. But then overall, each book will have its own rating. So I also want to do a monthly weight loss. So in each month, I know how much I lost.
Okay.
Then I'm going to do monthly YouTube views.
Right.
We have a monthly savings and checkings, because I want to keep track of that.
Okay.
So this is my sleep log.
Didn't we already do this? Didn't we already do this?
Where every single day I'll put the time I fell asleep and the time I woke up, and it'll just be like a whole line.
Oh my God, this is too much. This is much too much.
I want to keep track of January subscribers. So every month, like where it says January, obviously I will be making the same page for February, March, April, etc., etc. And then this is my January water log, because I'm curious how much water I'm drinking.
Okay. I think we've gone a little bit too meta. We're going... You know that general advice of, like, if something's more than, like, 6 folders deep, it's probably not well organized, you know? This is a lot. This is a lot and maybe a bit too much, and I'm already not interested in filling this out, and I'm not even in it. Oh, no. Nope, I do not like this.
Which is not enough, I can tell you that. So I want to write down something every single day that made me smile.
Okay.
Because we need happiness and positivity, but I also am realistic, and I know that there's going to be a low moment in my day. So
Oh, I would not want to track that. Oh boy, no.
I want to write a low light.
No. Oh God, no. I mean, everything's about balance, but that's not how my brain works.
Every day, but also a highlight, which has to be different than the thing that made me smile that day.
Okay, that's a weird amount of pressure to put on you, but okay. I need a highlight, a low light, and something that made me smile. Why don't you put something in there that made you sad as well? Because why not? We're just doubling down.
And then I want to have a main goal that I have to do the next day. And if I do it, right here, there's little squares that I made where I colored it.
Guys, I don't bullet journal. Is this how you bullet journal? I'm sure there's no wrong way to bullet journal, but this seems... Oh boy, I don't think I can... I'm not a journaler. This is giving me anxiety just thinking about the amount of time and pressure and, like, memory I would need to... Like, I have to remember how many naps I had, how many hours they were, how long I slept for, when I went to sleep, how many bloody gulps of water that I had, what the temperature was like at midday, what the weather looked like, what Twinkie was doing, who made me smile, who made me frown, a list of, like, subscribers, my YouTube views. Like, there's too much. It's too much. It's hurting my brain. It's hurting my brain.
To do it. And then my last page is my January habits. I chose 6 of them, and I wanted them to all be directed towards cleaning because I like a clean apartment and I need to focus more on that in my opinion.
Okay.
So every day I want to clean in each of
what Twinkie was doing. Yeah, well, that one was vital. I don't think she actually made a page for that, but maybe she should.
these rooms, which is office, bathroom, bedroom, kitchen, living room, and closet. I want to clean in each of those for at least 5 minutes. And if I did...
Okay, sorry. So I'm not thinking that this is maybe a little overthought. Okay, good. Good to know.
do that, then I get to obviously check it off. So that was my last one.
Right.
Which means I have all of this.
She didn't put, like, there's not a food tracker in there, but she is doing, like, an on-track, off-track, binge, not binge situation type of deal that we did last month that I didn't think was a good idea, but we will see.
To make more when I'm ready. So that is my bullet journal. I know
Cute.
quite a few people, which surprised me, asked me about it, and I figured I would share it and give some ideas. And if you bullet journal, please, in the comments below, tell me what type of trackers you use.
Yeah, y'all, if you bullet journal, please let me know, either in the comments or the chat, because I don't think I could do it. Is there, like, an entry into bullet journaling? Could I just get maybe, like, 2 pages? That's the level of energy I think I could put to journaling.
If there's any you use that I don't have, let me know, because I'm willing to add more. So we're currently in my closet because I'm proud of the progress that I have made in here.
As I see that note, and that's actually a good note. I like it.
I'm gonna be getting rid of
Ooh, my Digimon should come soon that I get to attach to my water bottle so I can remember to drink while I'm cleaning up digital poop.
a lot of clothes. So I want to show you guys how much. Why is this so blurry? All right, I had to turn my camera on and off. But
Okay.
over here used to be a ton of clothing,
Yeah, where did that all go?
like all the way to like right here. And that's how much I've gotten rid of. I went through everything on this side and everything on that side, and whatever I kept on this side, I just put on this side, and it fits perfectly.
Okay.
The only stuff I have over here are like underdresses. These are just black dresses that go under things that are like see-through, and I have some shirts. This is really cute to put under a dress. I used to have a ton of crap under here, and now I have nothing. I had this big
I wonder if Ambi's got a gobby.
white, bulky, ugly storage thing right here, but Feline wanted to use it, and she had this in her closet, and I wanted to use this, so it was an easy swap. So here I just like keep my pants, socks, underwear, stuff like that. I still haven't messed with any of the stuff up here, but someone suggested that I do a unhaul video, which is showing the stuff that I'm getting rid of. So
I thought it was a haul. It's an unhaul. I misread the title. Well, egg on my face, I guess.
I said, okay, sounds fun to me. Let's do it. Okay, guys, so I have a lot.
Okay, J to the D says, the wonderfulness about bullet journaling is that you can make it fit to you. You definitely don't need to go as hard in the paint as... In the paint, I do like that phrase, actually, as Ambi does. Noted. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate you.
Of clothes that I'm getting rid of, and I'm just gonna quickly show them to you guys because it was requested. I'm
Thought she did and we named it Jobby. Wait, no. Really?
getting rid of these black sweatpants. These are thicker sweatpants, and I don't like those. This is one of the
Oh, 6 bacon's lovely to see you, and you're right.
the most recent things that I bought from Torrid. It was too tight,
Okay.
and I just don't see myself ever wearing it.
I think we spoke about that one. Oh my god, I love this.
This is like a cardigan moment. I don't even
I hate that mustard yellow in the middle. If it was just whites, this like plum burgundy and pinks, I'd be all about it.
know. But I've had it for a long time.
Oh my god, I love this thing. You know what? I could even take the mustard yellow. I really like this. This is cozy.
I think I've only worn it like 3 times,
That's a shame because I actually like this one.
and it's like super long, and I'm just not really into it.
That just, ooh, it just looks cozy. Ooh.
Here's another like
It looks like Neapolitan ice cream. A little bit, Ida, yeah. I mean, I'm not mad at that.
cardigan
Throw some like pom-poms on it or some muffs or something, you know, something cute.
sweater. Again, I don't really like the colors. So here is a dress that I have never worn, but I have had it for years.
Right.
I don't
This is a shout out to anyone who's enjoying a seasonal clean at the moment. You haven't worn it for a year. Someone else might like to wear it.
really like the colors. Not really my thing. It kind of reminds me of like a grandma.
Where?
I don't really, I've never worn, but
it.
I have had it for years.
I don't know what this material is trying to be. Like, it's kind of that material that's got like a metallic fabric sewn into it, so it's got like a shimmer.
Don't really like the colors. Not
It's Blue and silver shimmer. What's wrong with it?
Thing. It kind of reminds me of like a grandma.
I don't see that, but
I'm
okay.
getting rid of this tank top. Wait. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, do I want to get rid of it?
That's my dilemma too. I mean, you could. I don't know if... I mean, it's fine. I wouldn't keep it.
Wait.
Really?
I might keep this one.
Why? You're never going to wear it.
I think I had a change of heart.
Telling you right now, you're never going to wear it, Amby.
So
you're never
a lot
going to
of
wear it.
people made fun of me because of this dress. This is a dress that I do like.
Oh my god, this is the Daisy Duck dress.
And I can take a lot of criticism. I can. But some things get ruined for me. And now every time I look at this dress, I think of rude and mean comments. So, getting rid of that.
This is why it's very important to not read the comments. I mean, read the comments, but don't read the comments. Don't let the comments affect your, outfit choice. Because that kind of sucks.
I'm getting rid of...
Imagine just being told, like, oh, Pulpy in a black t-shirt again. God, overworn. Done to death. It's terrible. No one likes it. Oh, I don't want to read that.
The shirt, just a plain Jane shirt with some lace on the
Okay, everybody hates the dress, though. Fair.
sleeve, but it's just, like, not really my style. I am getting rid of this purple dress. I think I've worn it a handful of times, but I've had it for years. So... It's
such a shame that we can't actually see half of the outfits that we see. I mean, we see all of the outfits, but we don't see anything, like, on the bottom half.
Knowing that I don't really choose it to wear, I feel like it's just taking up space and someone else can have it. I do like this shirt. It's cute and all. It has a Nintendo. It says old school. But is it my
that one was hauled not long ago.
Style? Oh my god. Wait, I'm second guessing.
Also, really fun... This is fun. Really fun fact. Your style, your personal aesthetic can change. You can have multiple styles in your wardrobe. It's the wonderful thing. Depending on where you're going, who you're going with, what you're doing for the day, how comfortable you want to be, you can wear whatever the hell style you want. Because it's you. You don't need to, like, say, is this my style? Everything's your style. Make it work.
You know what? I'm going to keep it.
Oh my god.
It's nice to sleep in.
Okay, well, I'm so glad we were here for you, Amby, in your time of need while you unhaul all of this.
Getting rid of this shirt. It just
I would rock the shit out of that shirt.
has a leopard lips on it.
How dare you throw that away?
Getting rid of my cow print overalls.
Oh no, that's also iconic. Aww. Amby, maybe you should look, specifically the Daisy dress and the cow print overalls. Those are kind of like girl world moments, So maybe, like, I don't know. Do you still have that shop you were trying to sell clean earrings on? Maybe you could sell those on them.
This is a dress that has watermelon.
It's so ugly. I'm not saying they're all good.
All over it. It's
just that they're memorable.
just not really my style, and I just don't think it's cute anymore. So this is a cute shirt, but again, it's another one I've had for years that I've only worn, I think, once.
Right.
So I've had this dress for a long time. I'm sure you guys recognize it, but...
I don't know if anything iconic happened in this, but I feel like I've definitely seen this on my screen a lot.
But I think I'm over it. Okay, so this is a sweater that I thought I liked, but I don't know. I guess I don't. It has like sequins on the
I love that
shoulders
so much.
And my hair constantly was getting stuck to it.
Right,
so
that would suck.
That was...
I'm sorry, is this a hoodie? Is this a hoodie with sequined shoulders and arms? This is probably one of your better purchases. Why are you throwing this away?
Super annoying. My braid literally just got stuck to it. I've had this dress longer than I think I've had like anything else.
I think I remember seeing this dress in the old house.
But I'm over it. This just reminds me so much of just like past Amberlynn. I don't know how to explain it, but don't want her. This is just a black shirt with some netting. I have so many things like this that...
I was literally about to say I think she hauled that in her last haul.
I just don't...
Because it looks the same as so many others.
Think that I need this one. A t-shirt, and it just says...
Oh, well, that's very true, Has. Yes, that shirt is comfortably packed away in a drawer.
Oops. Did I say that out loud?
Sequins is such a no. Really, Elle?
This is just another t-shirt with some eyelashes on.
Oh my god, that one's iconic, though.
Did I say that out loud?
Don't care about that.
Just another t-shirt.
This one. Do you... Okay, do you all want to know why this is iconic? Because another YouTuber who we watch who is wildly problematic at the moment, well, always, had this same shirt. Yep. This is a twinning shirt. So much so that I was half tempted to find somewhere that could just preen a shirt with these eyelashes on it. I never did, but I really wanted one. This is an iconic moment for me.
Eyelash.
Stop saying that.
On it. This is a dress that I got from Hot Topic. It's been a while, easily over a year, and I never wore it because it didn't fit me.
Oh, this is the one in the thumbnail that we're going to have some words about.
It's half pink, half black.
This is the worst.
It's honestly super cute, but...
The cut's okay. I don't understand.
It's way too small, and it's taking up space.
Oh, we didn't even get to see it that well. There we go. There it is. It's the Scene Kid dress. I mean, okay, hear me out. This would be a great dress with the right accessories. I'm thinking some big, chunky boots, because you know I love a boot. Big, chunky boots. What are they called? Demonias? I'm not thinking Docs. I'm thinking like the chunkiest of chunky boots. Demonia? Demenia. I'm pretty sure it was Demonia. So that, maybe some fishnets. Probably some fishnets. Who the hell am I kidding? This dress, and then just every piece of silver anything that I could get my hands on. I want bangles. I want rings. I want rings on my rings. I want 17 different shades of the rainbow in my hair. Or maybe just black box dye and the front fringe pink. Hot pink. Fuchsia. Maybe not fuchsia with this tone. Pink. We'll do pink. We'll just do a blonde and we'll put like a semi-permanent in it and just make it pink. And then we'll put red in it and then wash it out. Cool. Great. You're on board? Okay. There's more. It'll come to me.
It's honestly super cute, but it's way too small and it's taking up space. So this is...
So just living out my scene fantasy with that fabulous dress. No, I came around on it. It is fabulous. I don't love like a half and half straight down the middle. I think that if you're going to go like a 2-color out like piece garment, that you can do so much more than just splitting it down the middle and calling it half. But I mean, you could do a lot with that dress.
Just a gray cardigan that I never ever wear. Like, I haven't even worn it since I've lived here, and I've lived here for years. Here we have a t-shirt that I have never worn, and it just says love in cursive. We have a flapper dress, folks.
Oh my god, this one. That was hauled last year, wasn't it?
This is actually freaking beautiful, but...
You're giving it away so soon? Didn't you haul that in like December? November? You didn't even wear this!
I know that I'm never gonna wear it because my hair gets stuck to it. I hate stuff like that, so it's unfortunate, but look how beautiful. Ugh, it's so pretty.
Consumerism. Thy name is Amberlynn.
We have a sweater with just some lips on it that I'm getting rid of.
Right.
I think this pile was never ending. So
it feels like so many of these things haven't been worn either, which is a shame.
We have another cardigan. It's just like an olive color. I just honestly don't see myself wearing it. Another cardigan.
That one I'm sure has been worn.
Wait a minute.
No, we're keeping this
This
one.
is why I don't do unhauls. Because every time
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, do I want to keep that?
Yeah. No, we've seen this.
This is snuggly wuggly. I think I'm going to keep it. So this is like a huge extra dress
Wait, did you not already show this one? Because I feel like this looks exactly the same as the other
that
one.
I just don't need. That has a million different layers. I've had it for...
Is this... Chat, come on. Hold on. Let me see if I can scoot back and see. Are these not the same? Nope, that's not it. Hold on, wait. This, no. No. Okay, maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe it's a me problem. It feels like I'm being shown the same dress twice there. That's not fair.
This is snuggly wuggly. I think I'm going to keep it. So this is like a huge extra dress that I just don't need. That has a million different layers. I've had it for...
What's wrong with this one?
A few years.
This looks good.
Never worn it. Still has the tags.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a surprise. I don't think it's a shock to anyone who's been watching Amby for a while that she'll buy things, put them in the closet, never ever wear them, and at some point of time will either throw them out or donate them. That is a surprise to absolutely no one. It does kind of showcase a lot of, I don't want to call it irresponsible, but perhaps fiscal curiosity, I suppose. I mean, look, if you like shopping, if you like buying things, that's all well and good, but it just seems like a waste.
Shirt that says Blondie. As much as I love Blondie, not gonna wear that.
That was old as well. That was from a while ago.
A green cardigan.
Is that not the same cardigan? I'm going mad. I'm going mad. That's the green cardigan. Okay, chat, help.
I think this pile was never ending. So we have another cardigan. It's just like an olive color.
Olive green cardigan. Into... Wait, I gotta find it. Into...
Few years. No, I'm gonna wear that.
Did she just pick up the same cardigan? She did! I swear she did. We're just going around in circles for today's content. This is great.
Green cardigan. A purpley, sweatery.
Oh, this is different to the pink one that she just tried on. Oh my god. It's like when you get doubles in Pokemon cards, you know?
Situation that I never wear.
Like, do I have that one already? Yes.
Yes, I dress that I did get recently, but I wore it once and realized
8:46. Happy Monday.
Not really my style. My pink cow print overalls.
Also iconic.
Future is female. I've had this shirt for so long, and there was a while where I wore it a lot, but
right.
Time to go bye-byes. You know what? I know I said I was going to keep these two, but I'm going to get rid of them, but I am going to keep this because it's just snuggly and it's warm and I want it. Okay? So
it's fine. Ooh! What's this?
So for dinner, I decided to...
This is dinner. This is dinner? Oh boy, I would be so hungry.
You know, be a little peckish. Is that the word for it, babe? No. What's that word where you like pick at things? You just want a little bit of everything.
It's peckish, dear.
Peckish, right? I was just feeling kind of like snacky. Like I wanted a little bit of like several different things. So
are you going to walk us through this?
Oh, we have kiwi.
Great.
Watermelon. Yep. Some chocolate covered almonds.
Yeah.
These are 2 like lemon cream cookies.
Delicious. I eat an entire sleeve of them.
We have green olives, Kalamata olives, feta cheese, and I don't remember what kind of cheese it is there.
Probably pepper jack or whatever.
Middle, and then just some salami.
Right. So strawberries. You forgot the strawberries.
We have some like sweet, some salty, some dairy, some fruit, just a wide variety of like everything I was craving in one.
Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, and we're gone. That's it. Wow. All right, well.
Why are you trolling? Why are you trolling us?
Hi, Karina. Right, well, that's it. Oh, what perfect timing. It's just past 10. I get to go and lift heavy things. What do I feel like in the mood for today? Probably legs, although my butt hurts something fierce. Didn't you exercise at the gym this week? It's one where you basically strap yourself into cables and you have to lift your leg without moving your hip, and it is killer on the butt. Anyway, chat, thank you very much for hanging out with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. BB, good morning and bye. Sorry. Sorry, I gotta go to the gym. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being great. Thanks for being wonderful. I hope you all had a good time while we caught up on Amberlynn Reid. And hopefully there'll be some more interesting content to come. I mean, don't hold your breath, but I'll be really interested to see how the bullet gournaling turns out. Anyway, go be wonderful. Hug your friends and families. Take a walk in nature. Breathe in some sunshine. Drink your water. Put on your sunscreen. And be kind to yourself because you're worth it. For those of you on the rewatch, I appreciate your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. As always, I'm off, and I'm Zach, and I will see you all in the next video and or live stream.